this will work. Good morning, guys. Or good afternoon, or good night when you're watching this. Yeah, I'm being pulled here. In a good way, though. That's what this title is about. I received this recent download this morning, and I was trying to kind of process it and kind of also, sorry I didn't come in yesterday, but I literally just finished meditating. I'm gonna do also the each signs readings as well. But yeah, it just took me a little bit of time to, I don't know, to come back here, I guess. And also that too, Spirit's letting me know it's like we have to find some fun while we are doing this, right? Like it's not always work, because I'm also like have my schedule of writing my books and how I'm, planning and strategizing for the books and all the goodies that I have, in the e-courses as well. The reading calls that I'm making. So it's taking yesterday was just like, okay, just relax, have a little bit of fun, do something fun. It's not always work, right? So that's something that it's kind of teaching me to, and I'm putting it out there for everybody to hear. Yes, guys, how are you? Have some coffee. We have some interesting reading today, and again, take it how it resonates. If it's not a reading for you, it's not, but if you want to stay, you're we're very welcome to stay, because yeah, you're welcome to stay. If it doesn't resonate, you can go other blogs, but the other videos. All right, guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. We are definitely going to talk about, we definitely are in the healing process right now, right? So that's why I'm here to kind of work on this, okay? But yeah. So, okay, so this is a few of the messages that they're saying. I don't know why I'm like really hyperventilating and nervous. So I feel like this is the emperor who is like really nervous, right? Like so nervous. And this is another thing where like this card today kept coming out. I'm probably going to put it on the other readings as well, for the other collective readings for the each signs. But I think we're all going into this direction right now. And this is what now the divine masculines are kind of understanding about it more. They're researching more. They are standing up for themselves, they're speaking for themselves. They're not letting anybody use them. And they're also that too, they're going to follow their happiness, right? Their true fulfillment path, or their, spiritual path, right? Like what they're supposed to be, accomplishing here. I feel like this is like also the emperor and empress journey, right? Like they're in that state of mind. Like creating a spiritual maturity takes a lot of work, okay? But it's not necessarily like bad, it's just that bad comes with the good, right? So these people have gone through some really major things, okay? And this is where Spirit wants to kind of like work through me to tell you. And also there's other tarot readers that are confirming this as well. But other than that, there is, like a process to be in this like emperor empress kind of state of life, right? Another thing that I want to talk about, guys, is that once you reach this state, you understand that there's more work to do, especially those who are star seed, light workers, empath. Like you're now understanding that your gifts and talents are very, valuable kind of thing. And then you have a lot of people who are so attracted to your light, right? To that light that you emit, right? Also because you're kind, you're nurturing. Emperors and emperor are their own people individually. They don't need nobody. They just come together because there's soulmate, twin flame, or whatever connection. And that's what we have never been taught this kind of education about that, because that's how it usually, especially for these people who are the chosen one, right? And this is another thing where we're in this realm to kind of overcome temptations and fears. And trust me, fears is like, it's so hard. But that too is like, it's interesting that I'm going through this process, right? Like letting go of fear, and like, my third chakra is opening. I know let me know in the comments if you're experiencing this type of things. Like you feel like your heart chakra, it's like, this bursting. And it's especially when you're healing, right? When you're healing, you're like, okay, wait. And then that too, you start taking accountability and responsibility for yourself. You don't really blame anybody for anything. You just work on doing you, right? And also making sure that you keep connected, but also you understand that your energy is very valuable. And you no longer, this is where the emperor is at now, where he's like, wow, I wasted all my energy and all these things on bullshit, right? Being complicit and all these things of people that don't really value me or anything that I do, right? Also, you understand that you were pleasing other people because, and then you have that question, you're like, why did I do those things, right? Anyways, thank you for commenting, and subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm putting it out there also for everybody who helps out. Thank you so much for donations and everything that you need. If you need information, it's down below. Also, doesn't mean that because I'm not doing personal readings, it doesn't mean that you guys cannot reach me. I do read emails, I do read comments, I do read DMs and stuff like that. So if you want to talk or ask for a question or something like that, I'm here, okay? It's just that now I'm focusing on other things that are for 2022 that I want to give to the world, kind of thing. Kind of feels like I'm being nesting and hermit for a little bit to make this as good as it can be, And that too is like, you guys are finally understanding that whatever you do is good enough as long as you do your best, right, Empress? And also you're understanding that you have to listen to your heart more than you do your head or your dick, right? Same thing with ladies. Now, it's not just men who have these temptations of, addictions and stuff like that. So that most of you are going through that too, understanding that you have a problem, right? Like, it's not easy when people tell you, they don't really tell you the things because they want to, be in your good graces and stuff like that. So sometimes people give you really, really horrible advice. And they do that for selfish reason. It could be envious, it could be jealousy, it could be a lot of fucked up shit, right? I feel like some empress here as well, like that's what they're saying, like you advertise your empress, right? And you kind of sabotage it and you kind of talk really bad about that person, but it's because you had a lot of insecurities and low vibration energies and karmic and whatever shit entities around you stopped you. Your coping mechanism was sex, so you were in this player kind of world, right? Also, you listen to a lot of people telling you horrible things about that person that you actually love and want, and now you've seen this person completely different now because they didn't take your shit, right? They decided to move on, right? Move forward with their life. And now you're seeing this and you're like, okay, what can I do to fix this? Because that's the person that I want. I should have never listened to these people. I should have never, some of you are also dealing with health issues because you were dealing with some very toxic karmic situations. It could be relationship, it could be family members, it could be anything, right? It was really bad, but those are your lessons. Those are your karmic lessons that you have to go through. So this is where I'm here for, because this is Spirit saying, this is for those who now are in this understanding. you're working on forgiving yourself and standing for yourself and letting go of people that no longer serve you and follow your path with your person, building a legacy, an empire, whatever it is that you want to build. I feel like a lot of you are in this space also that got betrayed and deceived by this karmic. They're saying like you chose somebody else instead of the person that you actually wanted to be with, and you saw that too. Most of emperors here are like twin flame soulmate, and you also had that connection with that person telepathically, but it was cut by spirit. It was cut, right? And you guys, most of the emperors that here are felt this, and you're kind of like really suffering for it, right? Like you're also, if you did something bad to this empress, or I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles in my head, which is so weird. Okay. That's the first for me. But there you go. That too, because I've been taking time to rest and work on my intuition, my I nurture it, right? My visions are more clear lately. So, and accurate. It's getting into that point, which is good because that's something that I'm working on. Is because it's because of fear, and now I'm understanding that fear is it's an illusion. It's kind of like a disease because it doesn't let you. It prevents you from doing a lot of things that you want to do that make you feel good and stuff like that sometimes, or trying to communicate clearly or be honest. Um, Fear takes courage. To let go of fear takes courage, right? You need that courage to see which way to go there, and it's crazy that I'm talking about this, but it's just spirit showing me what it tried to show me yesterday. Like, let me give you a heads, like so kind of like a side story about this, and we'll continue with it. It's still part of the reading, okay? But I think it will might resonate with some empress and empress as well. It could be divine feminine, divine masculine. Take it how it resonates, okay? It's I'm just reading the energies, okay? So basically, yesterday, I had everything scheduled. I meditated on the collective readings for each sign, and all of a sudden, I felt that, like, I don't know, like something wasn't, I was too rigid, or I was too like it wasn't spontaneous enough, or something like that. Maybe I don't know. This is might be for some people, might not. And I felt like spirit was letting me know it's like have a little fun, take a time off, relax, And I feel like a lot of you emperors like think that resting it's not productive, or that resting is productive, but you don't really implement it in yourself, right? You're constantly thinking, overthinking, and also that too, overthinking is kind of like work. And also to prevent that overthinking, work on this because it's a practice, right? Spirituality is like a practice, and I feel like you guys are understanding this, or trying to, or curious about what does it really mean, what does it entail, right? What are their like, what makes you spiritual in a way? But it's just because you have forgotten that you are already a spirit, which is crazy, right? Your soul first inside this flesh, okay? Empress, emperor. Yes. So I feel like you, most of us have been so programmed and conditioned to think that we are like outside of, or like we're better off, whatever. Like it's not. This is why like it's so toxic, the way that we're living, how this system and everything, because it affects us in every possible way, emotionally, psychologically, mentally, right? And this is why I find like spirituality, like just researching about it and seeing what ticks, what doesn't work for me, what does, and then working with it alongside that, adding to my routines of what I want to do with my life, or and these are questions that you ask yourself when you're not in the presence of nobody. You're alone, right? You're working on yourself. You ask questions, you research, you find that inner calling, because yes, we have to do work also for externally to pay bills and stuff like that, but I feel like a lot of those things are going to start changing. um, it's especially when the equity now is being, something out there, put out there. And this is what you emperors are also understanding. Like, you both have a mission, your emperor, empress, and you. It's not just something out of a relationship, right? It's more than that. You understand that love, yes, it's good, but you also have another mission together, right? And this is why you get tempted all the time. You get distracted. The devil comes in many ways, and fear comes in many ways as well. Okay? And this is why, you have gone through a lot of bullshit, a lot of fucked up shit. It is for your own spiritual growth. It's for your own good. And so is your divine feminine, okay? Divine masculine. This is them too. It's just that they have decided to go through and not skip it or anything like that. I feel like most of emperors also, I'm feeling like this guilty and shame, and this is why I'm like, I'm literally shaking. I'm not usually like this. So this is definitely, I'm getting as I'm reading the energy of the divine masculine, I feel it. You're very nervous to speak your truth, to talk about these things, and see if that person will understand you. And also that too, you're understanding that you have to, it's up to you now, right? Because this person who you wanted, you did not really shitty things, right? And you still thinking about this journey with this person, especially if you have past life connections, or you saw this person before in another life, and you recognize this person, right? You love this person because this person is your soul, your other half, right? Your other, and not necessarily meaning, sometimes you understand now that the separation or the thing that kept you guys away was for you to learn certain lessons and for that person to learn certain lessons, because eventually you'll combine these lessons and go through this journey together to teach other people how to live, how to survive these certain situations. The universe doesn't make mistakes. God doesn't make mistakes. Okay? Well, sometimes, mutation and stuff like that. They're saying. But everything happens for a reason. Okay? And I feel like you guys are in this, like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to talk about this, how I'm going to say this, right? And I feel like at the end of the day, at least you try. This is what the spirits want to tell you. At least you try. At least you went forward and didn't sulk about it and feel this depression and all these anxieties and lack of sleep, I'm hearing. That rather than you don't know, right? If this person wants to, move forward with you, right? Or wants to forgive you, or wants a reconciliation, or doesn't want it, right? So I feel like a lot of you are in this limbo, stuck in, like, you don't know what to do, right? And also you're healing from toxic situations. Really toxic and hurtful situations, people taking advantage of you. I'm hearing that somebody stole somebody's money, a divine feminine stole someone's money. Jesus. They're saying also divine masculines, there's somebody in your circle or somebody that you used to know that has your password on your social media. They're saying that they're using your social media. So change your passwords. Yeah, change your passwords. Any mail, I know it's like really tedious to do. You have to do it. You have a psycho karmic that is using your social media at this very moment. Yep, that too. We're gonna talk about a little bit about that, divine masculine. But I feel like you already understand that this is what the reading is about. It's like you're finally letting go of this karmic thing. You're in that healing process. And if you're not in that, if you're still stuck in that karmic thing and haven't got out of there, I'm telling you right now, the more you stay there, the more things are just going to get worse. Okay? Every emperor or divine masculine or any man that, works with integrity, working on their self-love and forgiving themselves and, doing the inner work, working on things to dismantle, hold themselves accountable, say sorry, right? Come from a kind, loving space, have respect for women and your body and yourself, right? There's very few men who do this, okay? But this is another thing. If you're not in that space, this is spirit letting you know you need to be in that space. You have to stop sharing your energy with everyone just because you can't control yourself. Okay, emperors? Like using other people to numb your pain or your struggles or things that you can accept, or it's not healthy. It's not, okay? It's really detrimental for your body, for your spirit, especially because sometimes people have really toxic karmic entities, like really intense. It could be demons, vessels, like, things like that, and you don't know. They might act like super nice, and they might be like, but I'm telling you, you have to protect yourself, protect your energy. And that's what spirit's letting you guys know, that if you have some type of addiction, especially sex addiction, you have to find some type of regulation or work on things, okay? Especially if you're already feeling that as you're healing and you're going to your spiritual maturity, you're understanding like that's really using your spiritual gifts in a wrong way, in a way, right? Because you're just leaking your energy and then trapping those energies and then spreading it to other end. Like it's like a really toxic thing, or spirit just saying, look, I'm not trying to control you. I'm the messenger. That's it. I'm not trying to judge or anybody, okay? All I'm saying is that make sure you're cleansing yourself afterwards, okay? And give it a break, like a pause within, because the sexual activities remain. It's like when you smoke weed or drink alcohol, like the period that it takes to really come off of your body. It's the same thing energetically. Sexual energies, yes, it's healing, of course, when it's used in the conscious and the right way as well. If you're mistreated something, then it's not going to be good. It's going to be in a bad state, right? So too much of a good thing, let's say, can actually be bad, right? And this is where you're at. You're understanding this, which is good. So if you're in that space, amazing. If you're not, I will suggest to work on this. Look within yourself. Don't, if anybody's talking about, like, it doesn't matter what anybody has to say. Just understand that it's not to harm you or to tell you what to do or not to do. It's just something for your own protection, for your own, I don't know, man, your life, your lifespan and the planet. That's really it too. Yeah. Sex is a temptation. It is. And also it is, when it's not used correctly, because either way, it's not really used correctly. I don't know how to explain this. How do I explain this? And used in a way that it feels conscious and graceful for yourself, like you're respecting your body and yourself, okay? And I feel like, and then again, I don't want to offend if you're a divine masculine, divine feminine who are sexual workers and stuff like that. That's not what I'm trying to say. You already know what to do and how to cleanse yourself, and you talk to your spirit guides and your ancestors, and they tell you exactly how to work on yourself and clean yourself, and you listen to your intuition. You know that you are sexual healers in your own space and in your own way. Do not take this personally. I'm not attacking anybody like that, okay? That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about these people who don't do the cleansing, who don't do this in a conscious way. They just give it away for free, and you know what I'm saying? They don't value themselves. They don't respect themselves. Like, you sex work, you keep your integrity. You have a self-value. You know how to, okay? That's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying for people who do not even, like they have never been taught this, how to heal themselves, cleanse themselves, like, you know, sexual thing, like sex ed really, but in a really more conscious way, especially for people who cannot, who are always in this player ways, and like they're just trying to numb something, and they use whatever addiction, drugs, alcohol, sex, or anything like that, pornography. I'm hearing that too. It's like some of you are so addicted. This is it. You understanding this now. Some of you, your throat chakra and third eye is open as fuck. You're lit. You're lit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2550 right now. Yeah, changing. I feel like a lot of you are going through transformation and changing. You're going from a child to a mature person. I'm feeling, right? You're understanding that you are your own responsible for your own self. Like you cannot be codependent of anybody as well. And also that too is like you cannot listen to everybody's advice. Some of you have got really bad advice, right? So if you hear the sound, that's my heater. It's kind of cold. But yeah, some of you have heard really horrible advice from people who only wanted you, like they were jealous of you and envious of you, and you're now seeing that everything is too light now. Everyone, you're seeing how everybody's getting their karma, and you too, you're going through it. Your karma is to see the person that you let go of, that you wanted in the first place, ever, because you knew this person was your person. You're seeing them move on. You're seeing them like, oh, fuck, you screwed up. This is for people who fucked up, right? You were in a karmic situation. You chose a karmic, a third party, or decided to put this person in a third party, right? Situation, even though this is the person that you wanted. Also, some of you, they're saying that have, one second. Some of you completely were like, like some of you, your throat chakra is closed and now it's like slowly opening because of this kind of traumatic experience that you're healing from. But you're also very nervous, very anxious to speak up, speak your truth to your person, right? Because you were the bad guy. You were evil, just like those karmic that you were before. You were doing not good things. And now you're working on this. Redemption takes time, y'all. Forgiveness takes time. And it starts with you too. You have to heal that aspect. Those damages that you did, it's kind of like that person is doing. That's what people do when you hurt them and deceive them, and you know, they retreat and start putting the pieces, as the broken pieces, as best as they can back, trying to rebuild themselves. And that's what you're seeing, that you know that you hurt this person, you hurt their heart, right? You broke their heart. And you're seeing how this person is maturing at their own pace, at their own time. They're moving on, but alone. They have decided to do this mission alone. Like there's no this. It's just you. And then this person has another side. But this is divine timing, divine judgment, right? A lot of you, your connections have been shattered. Like you cannot. You have done such a horrible things to that person that Spirit's like, no, you're not. It's not going to happen, right? Maybe in another lifetime. You know, and these are things also that happens when we have so much lack of education about this. We don't have education about this, and that's why you're understanding. You're like, shit, if I would have known this, you know what I'm saying? You're understanding the lack of education and lack of this, of understanding of spirituality, of maturing spiritually. And if we started from the beginning, from when we're children, then a lot of things could have not be how it is now, right? And also that too is like you're seeing like, holy shit, like I have to do this on my own now, even though I could have done it with my person. right? You could have, a lot of things were missed out because you decided to choose another person. You decided to listen to a karmic person talking you shit about this other person, your person, and you decided to believe it and decided to go. Some of you also were interested only in the materialistic thing, money, right? You felt like you needed to think of only the money, the security, instead of like, choosing your heart and love, even though you could have built this with this person. That's the fucked up shit. That's the fucked up shit that, like, I guess you guys are now looking into also tarot reading. That's why you're here. But you also are understanding, like, holy shit, like, you probably did a reading from about your person and realized that that's why I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles, like someone very abundant, works for her money, very independent. They don't really need you. They're just they have a connection or soul tie with you, or used to. Now you don't feel that energy anymore. You don't feel that pull, right? Because that means that person cut, or spirit decided to cut that energy energetically for temporarily, or until you learn your lesson, until you go through your karmic lesson and learn your lesson. There's spiritual maturity comes with going through it, right? Healing those aspects of yourself, the good and the bad, the bad, right? And making it into, bringing it into light. And that too, that's what you're understanding. A lot of secret has been revealed. I see as the moon as well. So that too is like the fog is lifted. It's lifted, right? You're not longer in that state of like, I don't know what happened to me, or how can I let this happen, right? Like, you're no longer in that state. You're now working, planning, strategizing how to reach your person, how to make things right, right? And I feel like a lot of you are going to take that lipo phase, but now you're here to see if you should or not. I'm not here to change anybody's mind, okay? I'm just here reading the energies. So what I could do for you is read her energy and yours at the same time, and then see how. And this is why I felt called today for, these are the angel ancestors messages that I've written down after meditation and after prayers and stuff like that. So we're gonna look into it, what they want to say to you, whether you're divine masculine, divine feminine. But I feel like you're 33, yeah. I feel like a lot of you are working on creative ways also to heal yourself, build that stability back, because I feel like some of you got robbed or scam. They're saying someone scam you. Like you feel robbed. Like you feel like kind of violated. I feel like some of you feel violated. Also, some of you have discovered that you've been in some type of spell or something. Like some karmics for some of you, this is not for everybody, so take how it resonates. This message might not be for everybody, but I'm telling you, some of you found out that your person, this is a divine feminine for sure. I'm seeing the higher font, the high priestess, but in reverse. Some of you have somebody who it's into the dark witchcraft energy, dark stuff, but they portray to you that they were good people, right? And also they have done, you've realized, like you found evidence. They're saying you found evidence. Like there's evidence now that you found that this person was doing dark magic on you, was affecting your sex life, or and also that too is like this person already, because they're in the dark energy, they already knew. I guess they've done reading, or they're showing me a crystal ball. They have done reading on your person, on your empress, the Nine of Pentacles, your person, and they already knew that you were destined to be with this person, but they made it impossible for you to get to this person, okay? They made you kind of like They're trap you in every possible way. This is such a visceral entity demon for sure. These people are very vindictive. They're very jealous, promiscuous. Anyways, there was a lot of secrets that was revealed about this person, and you're kind of like just over it, right? You're blocking this person. You walked away from that. These are the people who walked away from the Javisal demon, karmic, divine feminine. Also, she was imitating the person that you wanted to be with. Fucking weird. This is not for everybody. And if this resonates, just let me know. Give it a like, okay? If this resonated with you. This could be divine. This could also be a feminine disguised as a very masculine energy as well, guys. Or it could be the divine masculine having that divine feminine energy as well. So take it how it resonates. But you do have a person who was very like, you saw everything. You saw how, and that's who your family were telling you, that your person that you actually wanted to be with, because I guess you were telling people, asking people for advice about your empress. Again, you were very insecure because this person is like really beautiful, very like, wow, different and stuff like that. And you're kind of like afraid. So you decided to distract yourselves or sabotage or something because you thought that it wasn't good enough. Like your insecurities kept coming up, right? Your fears. Fears are disease. Remember this. And I don't know, I learned this through watching The Witcher yesterday. That was one of the things that Spirit wanted me to like have fun, watch the show or something, like, you know, that too. It's like, if you feel like you're too much in your head, try to move things, try to do something else. Like if you're thinking too much or you're overworking to overcompensate what your pain or struggles or what you're dealing with, your heartbreak or something like that, try to do something fun. Something that keeps you, like, I don't know, anything that you find fun so that you don't think so much about this thing. Because remember, thoughts manifest. Especially if you're somebody who's, you know, working on your divinity back or trying to get your divinity back. I don't know, or some of you didn't do anything really. Things were done to you. You went along some of it. But this is Spirit saying like you still have a chance for redemption. Okay? You're asking for this. You're praying for this. You're asking for forgiveness. You want to have a second chance to your life, to your actual life that you wanted, right? This is for you. This is for you. If you're not there and you feel like you're not in that connection anymore and there's no chance at all, and the energy has been really severed, like your person is really, then I'm sorry, this is not for you, okay? Also, if you're going through your karma and most of you are not spiritually protected by, you know, by divine because of all the things that you have done to that person or other people, I'm really sorry. That's a karma that you have to, you know, figure out your way through, okay? And that's it. Everyone has a chance of redemption and forgiveness, okay? Second chance are available to those who work for it, who work on, okay, I know that these are my negative, dark, really things that I know that I have, and then also that I have got from other people, absorbed from other people as well. That counts too. That's why it's so important to work on yourself and understand yourself, so that way that you can have that, you know, spiritual maturity to assess when you're doing things wrong, when you're wrong, right? And accept that and learn from your mistakes. And that requires maturity, forgiveness, and understanding, right? So that too, if you're asking for forgiveness and redemption, you have to start from you. Like, assess those things that you know you did wrong, or that you don't want to do anymore. You don't want to be involved in that toxic environment, relationship, whatever it is. You want to leave it in the 2021 so that you can start a new stage in 2022. So write this down. Write it down. Write yourself a letter. Write the universe a letter. Write a God a letter, or any of your ascended masters, whoever you believe. Pray. Be committed. Learn to be consistent and committed to yourself, to your self-respect, to your self-worth. And thus you can get back to your spiritual maturity if you're not there and you want to be there. hold yourself accountable. Forgive yourself. And then you'll see that each day, every time you work on yourself, you'll have that, your intuition will guide you to what you need to do. If you still want this kind of union, this spiritual thing, your basically your life path, right? Like, you know that you have been, because I'm feeling like my heart is like, because you know that by hurting that person, you hurt yourself, right? You understanding that breaking someone's heart, especially the person that it's like literally you in just a different form somewhere in the distance or somewhere else, right? You broke your own heart, right? So I feel like a lot of you are in that space. And that's very, very, it's harsh, it's difficult. And this is something that I feel like a lot of masculine had never been taught, this, that it's okay to cry, it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to, vulnerability is a strength, it's not a weakness. They've never been. This is why it's so important to heal before. And that's why spirit is trying to let you know. It's like, if you want to work on this, know that sometimes separation, it's divine protection. Okay, it's for sure spirit's trying to let you know that you have to heal first before you come across this person. Okay, and the thing is the more you heal from that karmic or toxic situation and stuff like that, like, be patient. This is another thing. Spiritual maturity takes patience. Patience, which is something that we're not taught. We are always in a rush. We always have to do right things right now, and then we feel guilty when it's not right now, right? Like, it's toxic. And it's hard to, for masculines or anybody who is in that energy too, in divine masculine energy. Doesn't have to be any gender. Like, we're being taught to always, like, it's really toxic. Like, healing takes time and understanding and compassion and kindness, y'all. But you're there. You're here. You're in that space now. You understand. You don't need to rush in. Like, why am I rushing? Yes, you're consistent with yourself first, making things that are right for you, filling up your cup, and then you can give to others. And then you can, I feel like you're also in that space too, but I'm telling you, working on spiritual practices, doing some yoga, exercising, praying, doing the shadow work and inner work, writing things down, finding what's your purpose, how to heal certain things, balance your chakra. These are things that we have never been taught. And for men, it's like, to hear this stuff, like, what? Going to therapy? Hey, therapy is good. That's another thing. You don't have to do this alone. Okay? Therapy is so good. It's really good. Especially, I know that there's a lot of divine masculines have never been taught this. Like, they look at this as a negativity or something bad. There's something wrong with you. Like, no. If anything, it's good because you're assessing things that you need to work on for yourself so you don't hurt other people with your toxic things. Like, who benefits from that? Either way, that you don't go to therapy, though. It's just like, huh? Do it for yourself. Invest in yourself. Okay, divine masculines? You want to get that forgiveness? You want to work on that redemption? Self-love, y'all. Invest in yourself. Therapy is part of that self-love, self-care. Okay? Having, your self-care routines and stuff like that. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Doesn't matter. However way you find that it works for you. Anyways. That's been a long reading before I even started, but it's just like spirit wanted me to tell you guys this is a healing mechanism, because I feel like a lot of you have been listening to a lot of tarot readers, or when you go to therapy or when you do your thing, like, you're seeing that you're in this kind of like, what should I do? What should I, like, you know? And even the more you assess, the more you still cannot get out of that funk kind of thing. Then you rely on other things, toxic things, and you still don't understand why things don't work out for you and things are just getting wrong. A lot of you are have lost financial stability, a lot of things. You cut off a lot of people, a lot of negative people are out of your life. So you're like, some of you could be in the really poverty and stuff like that, dealing with stuff. So this is also why you have a hard time reaching your person, because you see them what you wish on them kind of thing, because you were in that jealous, envious, low vibrational thing. Now that person is getting, and you getting what you know, it's karma. You're going through your karma, right? But also that too, it's like you understanding that now you went through your karma. You deal with whatever you have to deal. You cut things so that you can work on yourself and get better and work on this redemption and forgiveness. So this is where you're at now. This is what I'm feeling right now. 4 could be a significant number as well. It's an angel number. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Yeah. And it matches with this, right? Because in order to have this spiritual maturity, you need to trust the process. You need to believe that you can get better, that you can have this redemption, you can forgive and stuff like that. Like everybody, you know, if you work on holding yourself accountable, and also I'm seeing that trust, you lost the trust of this person, right? But also when you did that, you lost trust in yourself. So because you didn't trust on yourself, you start doing things that didn't make you feel good, right? That as much as you did, it was just like temporary satisfaction, right? And then you went back into that depression, anxiety, low mode, and lack of sleeping, overthinking, I'm hearing. Yeah. There's a lot of faith that you need to have in this situation, especially like if you're in a twin flame situation, which I'm getting at too, soulmate, you have to trust that that other person will meet you where you're at. That's what they're saying. But also that it's up to you, right? That trust it comes from you first. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yeah. So I'm feeling like there is the connection is still there. Like even though you guys are separated or not talking or something like that, I'm feeling that you still trust in the divine, I'm hearing, which is good. You still know and praying that divine didn't abandon you, that you still could have this chance with this person, especially if you're good, you know, have a good heart, good intentions for this person. But if your wrongs override your rights, you're good. You have to be patient. It is safe for you to love. Okay, so this is Spirit's telling you that open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I feel like this is for the divine feminines, that there's somebody that might approach you or might contact you. Like you see how he's like looking at this person like healed and doing herself, you know, helping other people. And that's what they're saying, like to trust the process, trust the lesson. This is a spiritual lesson. Yeah, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So very soon they're gonna, you know, contact you, right? Or you're the divine masculine who is in that space now where you want to tell your truth, right? You want to, but I hope that you're doing it in a space where you're healed, that you're trusting yourself, that you worked on yourself. And also that too, if it has been a long period of time and you healed and work on yourself and you still have romantic feelings for this person, that's what Spirit's saying. Like very soon, the gap will close. So communication needs to be your priority, and I feel like that's what you're going at. That's what you're looking into it. I'm gonna seek on the tarot cards and see what Spirit wants to tell you guys. But yeah, if you're the divine feminine, yeah, you're no longer waiting, right? Yeah, you're moving on. And you're listening to this, you're like, okay, well, but that's what it is. Your divine masculine has strong full. They have work on their wrongs. They are cutting karmic ties. They are no longer, they're working themselves back up after being completely beaten down by spirit, ancestors and stuff like that. Like they went through their karma. These are people who went through, to be in that spiritual sense and work on their integrity. Yeah, they have let go of exes or anybody like that. Yeah. With the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 7. Yeah, so I see that somebody is no longer in their head. And also, yeah, they see you as your 10 of Pentacles. With the Page of Cups, you guys are working on that, on your communication, right? So this is where the very soon energy is. But also, I feel like a lot of you are seeing things clearly. Yeah, 8 of Wands, communication. Yeah, so somebody has separated from a very karmic situation, something that it was literally tearing them apart, breaking their heart, and now they're healed. These are people who are healed. But I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles and the 7, the Chariot in reverse, I feel like there's no movement yet, right? Like you are... Okay, take it how it resonates, but this is somebody who is watching your social media, stalking a little bit, trying to see how they can communicate with you because they see, how they can communicate with you. And 8 of Wands is a fast movement, right? So very soon, expect a text message or something like that. Like, this is someone who sees you as a 10 of Pentacles, okay? Please understand, this is just the energy that I'm reading. It could be, take it how it resonates. So there is a divine masculine who's been through like deep situations, okay? Very, very not healthy situations, okay? It was mostly out of, when I see the 10 of Pentacles, I feel like there was no love here. It was just money, right? Some of your emperors chose money over the person that you love, and then you kind of realizing now like that was literally breaking your heart to just go for the material things. Look at the material things. Also that too, some of you could have listened to family members or somebody very, like your family is fucked up and toxic as well. Like there's no love there, right? Like these people were literally keeping you in the illusion, keeping you stuck, that you're not able to move. There was something that they're benefiting from you, and I think is the 10 of Pentacles. If you're an emperor who has money, who has been working on themselves, who your wrongs is like you just can control yourself a little bit. or that you had really fucked up relationships before and now you're having a hard time trusting because a lot of people take advantage of you. They have breaking your heart. But now you're not in that space anymore. But you're still stuck because you know that you have hurt somebody. Spirit, can you tell the Eight of Wands? Yes. Ooh, see? Injustice. I just literally asked for the clarification of the Eight of Wands, what you're trying to communicate. And this is what this person wants to communicate. This is what you want to communicate, right? The injustice, the devilish way, all the karmic situation that this family or love war or someone, like it's all about money. These people are lack empathy. The people who you're surrounded with. And this is why you want to tell this person, like, a lot of the things that has happened between the two of you and what has caused you to hurt this person is because of this. Because you went along with this. You went along with these people. For what? To satisfy their ego? To be in their good graces? Is this good grace? What has that brought you? Also, I feel like there's a lot of fears here, doubts. This is what the divine feminine, this is what this guy or divine masculine hasn't reached, is because he's in this stuck, right? Stuck in illusions and things that don't serve this person, right? We all been there. And this is also to karma. There's some karma situation that is happening here. This person understands now that they are going through their karma because of hurting you. And you, divine masculine, are understanding, like, I really hurt my person. Yeah. With the world in reverse, yeah, this, you're understanding now. Yeah, you're going through your karma. With the Two of Wands, I feel like before in the past, you have two options to decide, right? And you chose wrong, right? And now you're understanding, like, okay, how can I right this wrong? How can I, you're working on your strength. Yeah. Okay, so take it how it resonates. This could be the divine feminine or it could be the divine masculine. But a lot of you are working on your stability right now, right? Working on healing yourself, on self-care, self-love, doing things that resonate with you. This is also you're listening. The Seven of Wands means that you're no longer, you're standing for yourself. You're no longer letting people stumble over you, You're really working on creating stability for you. It could be also the divine feminines as well. That if the divine masculine wanted to know, your person is literally working on their, like, they're not sharing their energy with anybody. This is them working on themselves, standing their self, working on their health, on their strength, on their doing the shadow work, inner work, their stability, their money, their finances, their, working on themselves. But also the Seven of Wands means that if, take it how it resonates, but also this is the divine masculine who have been betrayed, right? A lot. You're standing your ground. You're no longer, you're letting go of people that don't serve you. You're building that strength and that stability again. And this is what you want to let your divine feminine know, that you're waiting and hoping at the same time. Like, you're believing on things, but also that too is like, yeah, the Sun card in reverse with the Knight of Swords. Yeah. yeah, your person is divine feminines, your divine masculine, you're going through your karma for doing things, that wasn't right. You used your gifts for wrong. You created injustices. And yeah, the Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody who, yeah. So divine masculines, you're understanding now that the person that you were with, right, only brought you, like, unhappiness, misery, and you became this person who just went along with it because of material things, right? And also now you're understanding that it's better to have integrity and not do bad things to other people just to satisfy others. And now you're understanding that, right? But you have to heal this, okay? That also sometimes, your lesson or your karmic, it could be that, if I'm masculine, But I'm also hearing that that's why I wrote what I wrote in this description, is that the emperor's finally saying, you know what, I'm going to go for my empress because I'm going to take that chance with myself. Because it could be that too is like you suffer all these negative things that had happened and you still take it like a champ, still take that for yourself. Like some of you could have dealt with really toxic, fucked up women, right? Fucked up people who were doing injustices and stuff like that. And this is divine spirit trying to guide you away from it, right? Because this person, this Knight of Swords, was very vindictive. They're unhappy. They were really, yeah, they, oh, Empress in reverse. Yeah, this person only brought you, like, yes, there was a, like, I feel like this is what you saw in your divine feminine, right? You saw this Nine of Cups, right? Or you thought that this person that you chose in Nine of Cups, but that only brought you conflict, deceptions. There was a lot of competition. I feel like you put this person that you wanted in a lot of competition, right? The Knight of Pentacles and the Empress is in reverse. Yeah, but it turned out that, yeah, okay. So this is what Spirit is saying. Just because, something looks good on the outside or for social media and stuff like that, or for, I don't know, maybe this person had a lot of stability and stuff like that, or has money, right? But just because they look good in the outside doesn't mean they're good people. You really thought that this person was the Empress, right? You really thought that this person was a good person, but it turned out it wasn't. What they were bringing to the surface, to your life, was this, right? And now you're in this point, you're like, holy moly, what the hell? I was sleeping with the fucking devil just because of money. And now you understand that money is not everything, because look at all this shit that this person, they brought you instability. That's another thing, divine masculine. Let me explain this to you. When you're in a karmic situation, I don't know, maybe after a few days, after a couple months or something like that, this is how the first key, it's like you just know that this person is not for you, okay? This is not the person that you're supposed to be with. Because with the person that you're supposed to be with, that is destined to be with you, that, you're supposed to grow a life, a stability, that 10 of Pentacles life, that family, stability, financial stability, everything, happiness, emotional thing, everything, okay? It is out there. It happens, okay? You have to trust. You have to believe. Maybe what that person that you're thinking about, it didn't work out because maybe that person, it's not for you. There's someone out there better. But if you highly believe that this person that you want to talk to, that you're nervous, that you want to reach out, that you're in love, that you know you have this connection with, and you let go of all these things or all the people talking shit about this person, then you just know that this person is for you, then yes, this is what Spirit is saying. Like, keep working on yourself and working on your strength, or building that strength, your health, work on your health, work on healing your aspect so that you can reach this person, okay? It's gonna come to you. That confidence is gonna come to you through your healing, through letting go of these toxic things, okay? Because yes, you went through a fucked up shit. You had the Empress in reverse, y'all. You thought this person, oh yeah, but they turn out to, bring so much conflict and so much instability financially. This is what it is. This is how you know when you have a karmic, divine masculine, divine man. Take it how it resonates. This is how you know. You start losing money. That's your first sign. Also, that too, if you don't feel hot and sexy anymore after a few days about this person, that's not your person. That's a karmic. I'm telling you, that's one of the first things. You start losing money. You are with this person, something, it's not right. Even it could be like, okay, don't take it as like, okay, as soon as you're with a person a few days, you start losing. No, I'm not saying that. It's just that you start seeing their true colors as you evolve in their relationship or whatever you're dealing. Also, you feel like this person is very codependent. They're lazy. They're very promiscuous, but they act like they are not. Be careful with that. Be careful how other people advise you about things. Like, it turned out like this person that your family or anybody who are in that devilish and injustice towards you, they advise you to go for this fucking crazy psycho bitch, right? And then you start losing your money. She stole money. This is Knight of Pentacles. Like, there's some money stolen here. You have to deal with the fact that they thought that this person that you wanted, that they advised you to go for, that it was a gold digger and stuff like that, and it turned out that your person was the person that you chose over your actual person was a fucking gold digger. Right? They turn out to be exactly what your family was telling you that it wasn't. Right? You thought this person was your Nine of Pentacles, but you already knew who that person was. It's just you decide you chose wrong, right? You went through you got tempted. You let these people tempt you, tell you all the things that you want to hear. They prey on your insecurity, on your fears. They knew that you could have an amazing life with this person. Are you kidding me? Especially build a legacy and build, I don't know, get into teaching and stuff like that. Like, I'm seeing that, like teachers, spirituality teachers and stuff like that. Like, yeah, abundance and lots of success. But you have a lot of toxic and jealous and fucked up people around you, especially the person that you were sleeping with. There's a Jivisal karmic demon here. Be careful, divine masculines. That's what I'm hearing. That change your password. Block everything. If you're separated from this person, but there's also that too. It's like divine masculine. Like, if this person is not healed, I don't know, man. Be careful. This person needs to heal because they were dealing with a fucking Jivisal demon or something. Some fucked up shit. Yeah, Nine of Swords. There's definitely a breakup. Two of Cups in reverse. Somebody's not sleeping. Yeah, someone's really going through it, guys, through their karma. Yeah. Okay. Spirits wants to let you know is that when things end, another thing begins, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean to be a relationship. It could be a relationship with yourself. It could be that now is that time that you need to heal and work on things, you know, all the negative things, all the things that you thought they were right, but you know now that are not, and then they never serve you and then doesn't serve you anywhere. I feel like you're not forgiving yourself for being this King of Wands energy. But also the King of Wands in upright, it could also mean that you're somebody very passionate, very creative. But this is also can mean divine masculine and divine feminines. Your person wasn't the King of Wands. Could have been married, or it could be that they're trying to, also I see that they're trying to communicate that they love you, that they want to propose to you. That's what you guys are. You're the Emperor working. I haven't seen the Emperor yet, but we'll see how it goes. But so far you're still in the King of Wands energy, but still stuck in your head, still going through, you know, the Eight of Swords can mean a lot of mental prison, right? Mental for betrayal, deceit, all these horrible things done in the past, right? But I feel like with the Eight of Swords going to the Nine of Swords, I feel like you guys are in the last stages of the cycle. Or the cycle, that's why I saw the world in reverse. It's like the karmic cycle that you're going through, you're almost there. Okay? You're almost there. This is somebody who has been through a lot. Okay, divine feminines, or it could be you, divine feminines, that you went through your karmic, you know, work on your mind, tormenting things, addiction, things that not going for you. And this is divine masculines, your divine feminine, like your own divine masculine. You've been working on letting go of limited beliefs and stuff like that. The Hierophant also in upright, it could mean like religious beliefs. It could also mean like marriage, hearing, but also could be like enlightenment or type of forgiveness. Someone is asking for forgiveness, I'm hearing, which makes sense, right? Because you let go of what you thought was your person, but now you're working on this, on forgiving yourself, on standing your ground. Yeah, there you go. Ten of Wands is a lot of burdens. You're letting go of a lot of burdens, they're saying. Holy moly. That's the truth. Letting go of the other options. Yeah, so divine family, if you want a confirmation, your person, if it was a player, stuff like that, like they're not playing no more. They know what's up. They're dealing with some type of health situation. Like they went through it. Your ancestors, your angels, they defended you. They knew stuff about this person, or divine masculine, if whoever did something wrong to you, they're going through it. Okay? There's some type of spiritual warfare that you're going through as well, I'm hearing. Because, you know, you guys are divine beings. You have a mission here. And yeah, the devil's gonna try every possible way to keep you guys separated. But I feel like divine masculine, this is what I'm saying, like you're working to not on your temptations, on things that no longer serve you, you know, to offer this Eight of Cups to this person, to come from a heart, forgiving and loving space, right? You're letting go of limited beliefs as well, but you're also, yeah, you're working on some guys, some of this divine masculine, they want to be with you. They want to reconcile, reunion with you. But I feel like they also feel like, you know, you deserve better kind of thing, right? But they're still kind of try. The Ten of Wands is fast movement too, communication. Okay? Like they're no longer in their head too. So they're taking a leap of faith. They're believing in themselves. They definitely are still healing. Yeah. Yeah. They're being... Okay. The Six of Cups in reverse with the Hermit card. Yeah, there's been a separation, right? There's been something that has been put into place for a reason, okay, guys? This is for the Hermit, so it could be like Virgo, Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Pentacles, the Cups also could be water signs, Cancer. With the Temperance, there's, yeah, definitely is karma. With the Hierophant, yeah, this is some type of karmic thing that has happened in the past for you, right? For you and your person. This has happened to you before, okay? And this is what Spirit is saying, like, it's that time to work on healing and building that patience, right? Like you both are both in that energy of working on your patience, healing, resting, working on yourself. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is Divine Masculine. This is your energy, right? Yeah. I feel like this is your energy. Like you're working, getting back into, you already are working on your abundance and healing. Like it did affect you in some way, but it didn't at the same time. Like you're looking at this person, this Queen of Cups, like she's very compassionate, very psychic, very intuitive. You see this person has patience, which also that's something that you're building for yourself as well, right? This is why you go in hermit mode, because you've been hurt in the past, right? You've been severely hurt in the past. And I feel like this is what you're building, that patience and understanding. Yeah, with the Death card. The Four of Cups in reverse with the Page of Swords in reverse. The Six of Wands. Yeah, this is your karmic. Ace of Wands. Yeah. The Four of Cups in reverse, it means that somebody is not... there's no like celebration or anything like that. Like this person's going through it. Yeah. Some of you will be celebrating soon. There's some type of opportunity or something. Somebody sees you guys as this Knight of Wands, right? Or you, Divine Masculine, are, giving yourself that opportunity to come forward. Or there could be the Divine Masculines. Divine Feminines are in this King of Wands energy, like really, really working on yourself, believing in yourself, standing for yourself, moving forward. And there's a lot of opportunities and communication coming forward, okay? There's definitely something has ended. And no longer somebody's in their head anymore about, kind of telling their truth or, With the Six of Wands in reverse, usually is celebration or someone being celebrated or stuff like that. So when it's in reverse with the Ace of Wands, this is somebody who, yeah, something is ended, but it needed to happen in order for things to come to fruition, right? For things to come to light, right? For you guys to heal. It had to happen, right? You had, Divine Masculine, you had to go through this, realize that having, you know, this person in your life who was just causing you stress, mental stress and stuff like that was not good for you, right? And you're no longer in your head anymore about this. You're seeing everything has come to light. That this is what have cost you your kind of the death of a situation and your rebirth of the new you, the Emperor. I haven't seen it yet, so we're gonna continue checking on it. Wow, this is a long reading, but I guess it needed to happen. But I definitely see positive things for you, Divine Masculines, okay? And Divine Feminine, it's up to you, okay? But I also see this person who is coming back. It's not the same person you thought it was before. Like, they're healing. They're seeing the truth. The light, everything has come out. They know everything. They know everything. All right, Spirit. What's with the Star card? Tell us about. Thank you, Spirit. Seven of Swords. Yeah. You're realizing that you caused this on yourself. You're healing aspect of you. Two of Swords. Three of Wands. Yeah, wow. Yeah, so your person, Divine Feminine, has healed from a lot of being in their head all the time, confused, like their dark magic, the magic that was done to them also by this karmic was to deceive you, keep you in that mental state, confusion, break the relationship, your divine connection. But this person is going through their karma right now. Also, it could be that, you know, you're denying your divine connection, right? Three of Wands is waiting. And at the bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody lost their stability, everything. Yes, I feel like somebody's just waiting. Yeah, there's no communication. Yeah, I feel like you guys are healing from really, let me get into this because I feel like there's a interference. But this could be your karmic energy. She doesn't want you to know about this. She doesn't want, like, that's the one thing, like, they want to keep you guys in that confusion mindset, right? And that, you know, deceiving, lying, backstabbing people in the back, backstabbing your person, keeping you in that confused mindset, and then just watching you. And you're healing that. You're healing that kind of mental abuse, psychological abuse, right? Like, this is where you're at, your whole environment. It could be also like, it wasn't just the toxic ex or whatever. It could be like family member, friends and stuff like that. Like, holy shit, like these people really wanted you guys to be stuck and not have this relationship, okay? Because they knew that you could have this, yeah, injustice. This is an injustice, and you know this. This is why you want to bring justice into the situation. This is why you want to communicate to this person, because you know what they have done. Or you also know that you were part of it too, but now you're like, Yeah. There's a lot of deception, and now you're... Okay, this is her. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. The Divine Masculines. You're walking away from all of this, right? All of this, because this is means like deception, lies, competition, people betraying you. See, this means like you had a lot of demonic entities around you. You just had a lot of low vibrational people, you know, wanting not shatter this connection to you. But you know, you kept your hope and your, you know, your inner healing. You did things behind these people's back too, but also in a way to protect this connection, right? To protect, like, yo, these people, I need to deviate them because they're too much in my business, right? And now everything is coming to light. The full moon energy that just passed in Gemini is still lingering. It's still here. And you're feeling this too, right? Yeah, all the dissection, everything came up to light. And you broke this connection. Yeah, this person brought you a lot of confusion in your mind, kept you stuck, kept you codependent and addictive too, they're saying. This person knew your addiction and will use it against you. And then did shit behind your back. And now you know. You know everything. You know that your person had good intentions for you. You just didn't see it at the time. But this is where you were at. But now, because it came out in reverse before, I feel like you're letting go of that. Or it could be the Divine Masculine, that you knew that your person was going through all this shit and you decided to walk away from that. Now, with the Nine of Wands means that somebody's guarded now, right? Someone's building their boundaries around their heart, you know, protecting their space and their peace. But the Nine of Wands also means like fast communication. So I feel like this person is gonna speak the truth. Or it could also mean that this person is blocking this negative entity, like completely guarding everything, because they are not healing. Or they could be that they're protecting you from this. So Divine Masculine, if you feel like shit because you're doing right now the healing process and you don't want to feel guilty, or you feel scared that your person is moving on and stuff like that, like that's not your focus on right now. Like if you're in this King of Cup energy, not healing with the Four of Swords in reverse, yeah, you understanding that your karma is losing your financial stability, or this person who brings that Divine Masculine, King of Cups in reverse, like really vindictive, manipulative. If you were in this energy and that's why you're, you know, this is why you have to heal. In order for this to be like this, I feel like you have to work on yourself. Yeah, but a lot of you lost some type of opportunity. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. With the Six of Wands and on upright, I feel like there's a lot of celebration and recognition that's gonna happen for you, because you let go of this karmic situation, because you healed. But this is Spirit saying, like, if you don't heal or break this karmic entities and work on this, you're gonna start seeing, you're gonna start losing all your stability, your financial stability, all opportunities that you're coming your way. That's what it is. When you have a karmic entity and stuff like that, like you become low vibration like them. This is low vibration. This is codependent and addictive and not healing and drinking a lot, I'm hearing. If you're drinking a lot to not heal and not do this, it's gonna cost you, man. It's gonna cost you. Don't listen to other people. Listen to yourself. What do you want, right? And this is what I'm saying, where I see you now like working on these things or going towards this. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. You're working on your inner work. You're working on your shadow work. You're working on things being better for you, your financial stability. Yeah, you're going to communicate with this person. But do it in a space that you're healed, right? I feel like a lot of you also are protecting your person, because this person is very vindictive, very crazy. I mean, shit. Okay, let me see the energies about this. But I'm surprised that I didn't see the Emperor or the Empress. But definitely Hermit in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, the Six of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oof. Someone's working on their inner child, right? Trauma, things that have broken your heart and stuff like that. Guys, this is really low vibration. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse. There's a cycle being finished. Yeah, it's a cycle. It's a karmic cycle between this Queen of Cups. Yeah, everything is being cut off. Like divine is, it's cutting this off. So trust the process, you know? Yeah. Yeah, build your strength and your, the Seven of Wands. Continue standing for yourself. I'm hearing boundaries. Build better boundaries. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Divine Feminines, your Divine Masculine is going to reach you once, I guess. Yeah, they see you, thriving, getting success. Opportunities are coming to you. But also with the Page of Cups, expect some communication or something, some opportunities. So watch out for that. But this is what this person is seeing, right? That's what they're regretful. They're in that regretful state. You're in that space now, right? You're healing the fact that, you let go of a good thing, right? But now you're working to remedy that, to come into union, reconcile, and work on this relationship. You believe that not only can you heal aspects of yourself that you're not very proud of, but also, yeah, Spirit created this Tower moment. Yeah, with this Queen of Wands.
With the Ace of Wands, I'm hearing that because of this Tower moment, Divine Feminines, I see you guys like working again, like starting over, starting a new cycle and working on your Ten of Pentacles, right? Like you're becoming like, you're no longer in this state. You're healing, being left out in the cold and not really people appreciating you, stuff like that. Like you're appreciating yourself. You're no longer, you know, in this state of mind. And also this could mean for the Divine Masculines, right? Too, that you're kind of like, I'm gonna communicate, take a chance, listen to my intuition, and build this Ten of Pentacles with this person that I actually want to heal and work on and have this spiritual mission that I have, right? Even if that actually mean also letting go of your financial stability that you have connected with this toxic person. Like, this is how it is. Like, these people are willing to let go of their financial stability with some toxic thing to come towards you, Divine Feminines. But it's up to you. Yeah, you got it. Nine of Wands. You know that they kind of come with alternative motives. Yeah, the Hangman in reverse. Spirit, what's the Nine of Wands? What's the Nine of Wands in reverse? I mean, upright. Divine Masculine, I think you should heal. Absolutely. I feel like you're kind of impatient. Or this person is very impatient. We're juggling with a lot of other options, other people. But the Two of Pentacles give me this, like you put this person as an option. You thought this person was your, like, an option, right? And this person, you know that this person knows this. And that's why you know that they're guarded, that they're not longer, you know. I see you also like impatient to communicate. Like you're waiting, but you're like really impatient. Like you're not, you know, and you want to communicate this. You want to tell this person the truth, right? But come from a healed space. Not from, because I see you see the Ten of Cups. You see the ultimate fulfillment, abundance with this person, right? You want to get back into that because you want to get a second chance at this, right? But Spirit's saying, like, if you're in this energy, it's not going to work. It's a cycle that you have done in the past before as well. You don't heal, you act impulsively, you know, you do things without thinking, right? We all have this addictive personality too, and it's up to us to control this, right? This energy, this toxic energies, right? The Four of Swords in reverse also means that, like, resting, like, or waiting kind of thing, right? Yeah. You see this person as, wow, the Hermit, the King of Pentacles. Like, you see this person, like, progressing. Like, you're the Magician, and yeah, you guys are kind of manifesting each other. Okay, so the Empress and Emperor, we keep seeing that. All the Queens, the Pentacles, the Cups, the Wands. Like, all of these Emperors and Emperors are all of the Queens in the deck, right? And the Kings in the deck. So you guys are progressing, right? You're healing aspects of yourself. Like maturity and spirituality takes time. Okay? It takes time. It's not something that it's just like, okay, it's just gonna happen. No, it doesn't. It's just, it takes time. It takes healing. It takes a lot of accountability and responsibility for wrongs, you know? See, there he is. There you are. You're working on this. Yeah. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, some type of collaboration, union, community, something like that. Something is being severed, like something you're letting go of things that doesn't serve you. Like these people were not, you know, you're standing up for yourself. You're working on your bag. You're working on your finances. You're working on getting back up. Right? That's why we saw the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords and then the 10 of Swords, right? Like you're like, okay, yep, made a mistake. Yeah, that's wrong. Okay, how can I do it right? How can I make it right now? How can I cut everything else so that I can start fresh, start from the beginning? How can I build this, get back into my union, to my divine union, to the person that I actually want to be with? This is what the Emperor is at. And this is where yeah, with the Sun card, ooh la la, yeah. And this is it. Once you go through your karma, once you let go of karmic ties, once you understand that even if you lose everything tangible, let's say, in a spiritual sense, you gain. Okay, Divine Masculines? Emperors? It doesn't matter. Money at the end of the day, it's not gonna bring you fulfillment. It's not gonna bring you that 10 of cups that you want, right? So you actually are understanding this, that you're gonna start letting go of codependency things, and you're gonna work each day, one day at a time, to get back into your path, get back into, yes, you were tempted, yes, you were deviating, yes, you know, but you're working on your forgiveness. You're working on this because this is what's going on. This is what everybody, all your enemies, all the people that, you know, spirit and God and angels are trying to guide you, point you at, that the person that you want, yes, that's your divine counterpart, but you need to forgive and work on forgiveness. That's what you're working on. You have to ask for forgiveness, right? On your redemption, because you did hurt this person, because this person, and that too, you know that your person knows what you've done. If you lied, betrayed, or cheated, or try to break the union between the two of you, they know. But you also have hope and believe that this is your 2 of Cups and you're going to go for it. Also, this is you, Divine Feminines. Like you're in your 8 of Pentacles. Like you're working, you're planning, or this could be the Divine Masculine, planning and working on your healing, on your stability, on your abundance. You're listening to your intuition more. You're nurturing yourself. You're the High Priestess. Your Divine Masculine knows that the Emperors know that you are very intuitive, very compassionate, that you don't take no shit from nobody. That you are not, you can cut people off like there's nobody's business. This also means betrayal. You know when people betray you and lie to you. And you also, Divine Masculine, you know that your person does too. You know she'll cut you off. If you start with your negative, defensive things, also that too. If you're not letting go, if you're coming with lies and deception, she's gonna know. And you know this. This is why this is in reverse. You know that this is why you have to walk away from all these toxic things that have brought you a lot of this. The 5 of Cups, depression, anxiety, being in your head all the time, tormented, feeling like shit all the time, which you don't want to be at. Some of the stuff that you did, you were literally kind of like manipulated to do that you didn't want to do. Now you're standing your ground. You're building your strength. You're taking a chance on love with this person. But you have to take that chance on yourself too. Let go of the illusions. Yes, we have to go through really fucked up situations that break our heart, that people betray us. Fucked up shit has happened to us. Fucked up shit that we have done too, that we have to take ourselves accountable and responsible as well. So that forgiveness starts from you too. Right? But I see that the illusion has been shattered. Something has been revealed to you. The truth. And now you're going to offer this person the truth. You feel that this person not only deserves the truth, but that forgiveness that you want to fix their heart, right? You feel responsible for breaking this person's heart, right? And you know that you acted out of in childhood wounds, right? That you had probably toxic things from parents, from things that didn't serve you and stuff like that. So this is where it comes from. Divine Feminine is your person, your emperor. It's going to come tell you the truth. This is Page of Swords. They're also stalking you. They're watching everything you do. That too. Can you do it? You have to do it consciously, okay? Your person is a high priestess. She knows when you're looking at her pictures. She knows when you're looking at her on social media. She's highly intuitive. And so are you. You are working on this. Especially if you're now getting back into divine graces. You're working through your karma. You learn the lessons. You let it go. You've become this emperor, because to be in this emperor energy, ooh la la, you're all the kings of the deck. And each of that has a stage in ranking in terms of spirituality. You've done the work. Yeah, you're no longer confused. You're no longer in this state of energy. Like, this is your person. You see the light. You see the abundance. This person brings you happiness. It makes you so happy. Or you were happy when you're probably energetically connected to this person, I'm hearing. But you let yourself get tempted and be in this state all the time. Okay, so this is your divine feminine energy, right? Your person is abundant, working on themselves. They're not seeking what they tell you about this person. It was not true. And now you know the truth. Now you know that this is your person. And if you were looking for confirmation, that you were like, yes, that is your person. That was your person. And now you're working on that. You're working on this. Now, for the other person, I feel like this person is guilt tripping you. They have like some financial instability. They're losing everything, opportunities, communication, whatever, like. But you no longer care. You're no longer like. Four of Cups is like. I feel like the Four of Cups is like kind of holding yourself back. Or this person. Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the 4-4. Oof. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So this is Spirit's letting you know that forgive the other person for yourself, but you have to let this person deal with their karma as well. Okay? Each of us have our own karma thing that we need to deal with, okay? Spirit's letting you know that you, instead of focusing on what that person did wrong and all the things that I've lost and all these things, remember that you have a cup right here that you need to pay attention to, that you need to nurture, like, Also, it could mean that divine feminines, if you're in this energy, like looking back of, what they've done to you, what you've lost, if you lost something, because of this relationship and stuff. Yeah. It's the truth. Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. You guys are taking a leap of faith. You're going to speak the truth. So good for you, Divine Masculines. This is good. This is why if you getting out of this mentality thing, or not looking at your self-worth, not working on your, yeah. There was a lot of burdens. There was a lot of baggage that this connection have brought you. So this is what Spirit's saying, like, heal, okay? It's better to come back to yourselves and reunite when you're healed, okay? Clean slate, clean things, Make sure that this person is healing, right? But I see also that Divine Masculine see the Divine Feminines, the Ten of Pentacles, and that's what they want to offer, what they offer to this other person, and that person took advantage of, right? And mistreat you and abuse you and all this kind of stuff, You're finally in that space where, like, you know what? I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to offer my person something, an opportunity, so I can build this generational wealth and stability with this person. Really follow my path. Get back into my path, right? So I feel like with the Ace of Wands, yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so this is what will happen for you guys. When you take that leap of faith, and you heal yourself, listen to your intuition. Also, Ace of Wands could be starting over, starting clean slate. Like, you could, that's what they're saying, like, it could be like, just start over. Just tell them the truth, right? And then tell that person that you're committing to this and this and that. Also, the Divine Feminine have some boundaries. Have clear boundaries with this person, because this person was a player. They have a problem with temptation of, like, you know what I'm saying? But they're no longer in that, okay? Their karma was severely, horribly intense that they're like, no, I'm good. I want to commit to one person, and I want to build this generational wealth, this stability, this beautiful connection, and see where it takes me. But you have to speak the truth. You have to be truthful with this person. So that requires you to be truthful with yourself. Be that emperor. Have integrity, have compassion and forgiveness for yourself, and just like you do with others. And I feel like this person, you see that in that person. You see that person can teach you that. Because that too, be honest. Like, you don't know. You didn't grow up with family or a situation that teach you about self-love, kindness, being compassionate, have integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you grew up in a toxic environment, you see this person that was in that state of mind, or they're working on that, and you want to be in that energy, then yeah, it takes healing and working on that, right? Starting over. Because that also is going to bring you guys the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, like celebration, union, right? So expect. What I'm saying is that the Divine wants to tell you that the more you heal, the more you work on these things, the more truthful you are and have integrity and really tell the person everything. Don't sugarcoat anything. Tell the truth. And that too, that's the Hangman. Like, this person is taking that leap of faith, but also, like, a lot of truth have come up for this person. Yeah, there was a tower moment or something that, what they're saying, Spirit saying, is that the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, guys, if you are truthful with this person and forgive yourself, work on your healing, work on your forgiveness, and ask for forgiveness, and be truthful. Don't bring any deception or any lies or anything like that. Get out of your head first, though. Get some sleep. Get some rest. Heal. Whatever's in your mind, whatever's tormenting you in your mind. Forgiveness takes healing, okay? It takes time. It's not going to happen right away. Yeah. I see the Nine of Cups. You want to offer your person some type of offer, right? Like, see, there you go. All the kings. You are the emperor. Believe in yourself. Work on healing on yourself. Speak your truth. And if you have some financial thing still, or some money or whatever, I feel like this is why you haven't communicated, because you don't feel like you have enough money or worthy of this person. How about you communicate and see where they're at and where you're at, so that way, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not in that energetically, financially yet, there's still communication. You guys can be having a friendship first and see where it goes. Go with the flow, right? Especially, like, I feel like you've never told anybody your situation before, but now you're ready to speak your truth and tell this person and offer some type of love, like, reconciliation, right? But this is the outcome. Spirit's letting you know, yes, it's gonna be successful. It's gonna work out, whether you become friends or whatever, because you guys have a higher mission rather than just relationship. It's more than that. It's like doing things for the world, changing the world and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pay attention to the signs. Spirit is going to guide you to calmer waters if you've been in the darkness for too long. I'm hearing also that, yes, your person is going to be very guarded, but you have to, you have to overcome that. They're in that energy, the six of wands. Yeah, they're celebrating, they're working on themselves, they're being, basically, their vindication was their protection, right? Your divine feminines standing up for themselves, looking good, right? All the lies that there was told about them, right? You're seeing the light, right? And now you want to communicate. But you know this person is guarded, and so are you. Yeah, Judgment. Page of Wands. Yeah, divine called judgment on this. Right? Or you, somebody's going, you call judgment on something. Yeah. Oof. But the Five of Swords in reverse with the Hermit, yeah, you're no longer in your head. But also you know that your person doesn't accept the separation, the union, right? Be careful, protect your energy and your space, block or do what needs to be done, But this person really wanted you to be in this Five of Swords energy. But because you separated from that, you let go of that, then it became on reverse. You're no longer in your head. I didn't see the Empress yet. So I guess I was just reading your energy. Oh, there she is. Okay. So this is what they're telling you, Divine Masculine. The more you work on yourself to get back up, the more you'll reach your Empress. Okay? Right now she's working on, she's in her letting go of burdens and people deceiving and manipulating and stuff like that, which you are in that energy too. Okay, so keep working on that. It's gonna come to you. It's gonna come naturally just to reach out to this person because you trust this person. This person has compassion, empathy. This person is independent. You know that this person doesn't really need you in any sense, right? You're just there to add to that person. But it's up to you to get into her alignment, to get into that energy where she's at, right? And you are there. You're understanding this. That's why you're manifesting. Also, her too. She's a major manifester. And so are you. And you're understanding this. She's your Queen of Pentacles. The Empress is all the queens on the deck. So she also been through a lot of fucked up shit just like you. A lot of deceiving people, Also, you think that that you were in a competition or something like that. No, you weren't. You put yourself there. There was no competition. You put her there though, right? Knowing very well that she's the empress. Like, what? And that too, you probably, when I saw the Queen of Wands, you probably went for somebody very promiscuous, very like, you know, you thought they were good people, but they were not. That's why you broke the shit off to become this. Right? You're in here. You're in the King of Pentacles, abundance, working on your stability, financial stability. You know, getting back up after being beaten down like crazy, just like her. I feel like you both are manifesting each other, which is, yeah, it's a cycle. Yeah, you guys letting go of a cycle that it was, you know, before. And now you're taking a leap of faith, right? This is where I saw the Fool card. You're taking a leap of faith to just communicate, which is very hard. It's not easy, especially like you have to right some wrongs through this. I'm hearing Jasper. Let me know if it resonates. Jasper is a crystal. That's weird that I heard that in the Witchy season 2 on Netflix. That's so weird. But Jasper rights the wrongs. Right from wrongs. So have a Jasper with you whenever you still have to deal with this people, this situation, this toxic things. Also when you have to deal with lies and manipulations and stuff like that, especially when it comes to your money, especially when it comes to, you know, your person, like you're trying to protect and stuff like that from this thing, which is why that's why you sever ties with everything that doesn't serve you anymore. Took that leap of faith. The Hierophant in reverse has been a divorce, I'm hearing. This is why this came up together. So you divorce someone, you let go of that shit, you're like, fuck that. Especially if that betrayed you or something like that. I'm also hearing Empress, pregnancy. It could be also that somebody, you could have children with this person in the future. Yeah, you're also seeing that you're, yeah. I see you in, you know, wow, this is getting longer than I thought. Wow, Divine Masculines. But yeah, it's all good news. I feel like this is something that, King of Cups. Yeah, you're understanding now that having somebody as an option, like this person was not your option, right? Or it could mean that like the Seven of Cups, like you are too much in your head, like you're overthinking, you know, or you know that you were in the wrong, right? I feel like your person knows now that you're going to communicate and stuff like that with this person, but I feel like you have to both heal, okay? You can be in this because, and I feel like you're just impatient. You can't wait anymore. But everything divine timing, okay? That communication is gonna come to you. The more you're patient though, you have to heal. Don't go to your person with deceiving and negative energies and stuff that you haven't severe yet. If you haven't had Don't bring that baggage and toxic things to your person. Yes, you're going to communicate. Yes, you see this. It's going to happen, but you have to be patient. Everything is divine timing. If you're impatient, you're going to screw things up. Yeah, the Knight of Wands is communication. Also, be careful, Divine Feminines. The karmic is going to come in. When the Queen of Swords in reverse, someone very manipulative, someone very like, they see you as passion and stuff like that, but Spirit's like bringing justice into this, or your person, or you are bringing justice to this. You're like, no, it's not happening. I'm gonna go for my Nine of Pentacles, and I'm gonna bring good fortune to myself, because before you were having bad fortune by being stuck with this karmic situation, community, whatever it was. Meanwhile, your person was just working on themselves, working on their... See, there is what I saw in the beginning of this reading. The Nine of Pentacles I kept seeing. Your person is closing cycles. Your person is going to get good fortune. And so are you. That's why these people try to confuse you. Or you try to juggle with a lot of people. Yeah, you were in this... But I see it came in reverse. There was a community. Like you put this person through hell, right? And then you end up knowing that it was you. You put yourself through that hell. Now this person is getting good fortune and you got bad karma, right? Or this person that did wrong to you is getting really bad karma, and because you decided to not put your person in options or be in that player mode and stuff like that, bring justice and the truth to this, you're walking away from all of that to go to your Nine of Pentacles. You're healing. You're both healing, and that's a good thing. Healing and resting and all these things and dealing with really toxic things, so you don't... This is very good reading. You are maturing. If you're deciding to let go of temptation and all these baggage and things like that, and you decide, you know what, I'm not going to reach my person yet because I am not healed yet. I am not in a headspace that I can bring, you know, because I don't want to bring... See, this is why it came in reverse. I don't want to be in this energy. That's why it came in reverse. You're working on this, and this takes time. The King of Wands also seems very passionate and creative and truthful and brings integrity. To get to this point, forgiveness, y'all. This is somebody who is building their strength. See, with the lion in the back, to communicate with you, or you're building that strength to communicate passionately and creatively and bring the truth and integrity to this. And that's what is going to bring good karma to both of you. But because you did this work, because you healed and you waited, you were patient and kept your integrity and decided to continue working on yourself, this is why it's going to bring good fortune for the both of you. Both of you. And this is where equality comes in. This is where the reciprocity I'm hearing, the equity that some of you are building really communities. You're in the public eye. You're somebody who is giving, healers, could be very intuitive people. A lot of people betrayed you guys. Yeah, Spirit's bringing judgment to this. Everyone is getting their karma. Anybody who done you wrong, both of you, or if you've done something, it's coming to light, and that's it. Spirit's calling judgment on this. And now somebody's ready to communicate. Fast. Right? Which is good. But communicate in a space heal, okay? Don't communicate if you haven't healed certain aspects of yourself. If you haven't work on things that that can bring you happiness, you know? Like, work on each day on things that make you happy, right? Sorry, this reading is super long. Wow. But that's what the divine masculine or divine feminine wanted to let you know. Yeah, there's a lot of envy. There's a lot of jealousy from this divine feminine or this karmic. This person's jealous and vindictive and shit like that, okay, divine feminine? So that's what your person, your emperor, was protecting you from. Fucking crazy psycho bitch. That's what they keep saying. Close your password. She's using your like, your accounts. Oh, God. Yeah, perfect. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. You guys are working on your heart, from healing your heart, from somebody who was had money, very materialistic. They were bound to you with money, right? That they were connected to you through money. And now you're healing that aspect. Kunotopia, this is the universe. The universe calling justice into this. Like, this person was using you because they knew that you needed the money and stuff like that. So they try to trap you and bond you to this. Yeah. Some of you are walking away, which is good. You're in that process now. Like, you're walking away for things that no longer serve you and healing your heart chakra. With the thinking man and then anxiety and the I feel like some divine masculine are in that, like, low vibrational energies. And spirit's letting you know, like, walk away from those things that no longer serve you. Right? A lot of you are walking away from things that no longer serve you. Again, deceit and door to spirit. Like, give it to spirit. Right? There's a lot of deceits and not good things around this energy, okay? So that's what spirit's saying. Walk away. The more you walk away, the more abundance and good things that kind of come to you. Whatever tangible you lose, you gain it in spiritual realm. See, deceit with a... Yeah, this person did a number on you, huh? With the door to spirit, it's like, yeah, this is divine connection. This is your person that you're walking away from someone that did you really fucked up shit. You're healing that aspect and you're walking to your person. You're following your spirit. You're following your... Yeah, some of you, your third eye is open. Archangel Metatron, yeah, listen to your intuition. Let it guide you. And that too, some of you are listening to your intuition and then you're strategizing, right? How you're going to do this? How are you going to work on your forgiveness? Plan it. Create a routine or something that can help you forgive yourself and forgive and ask for forgiveness, right? Yeah, this person did a number on you. Goddess of the Moon in reverse. Yeah, she's done some dark magic or something to prevent you from having this because she knows that that person holds your heart, right? But the other person is your money, right? Like, this person knows that they can never have what you have with this person, right? The ultimate fulfillment, family and stuff like that. She's your light, right? The sun. And this person knows this, so that's what they're trying to attack. Yeah, there's some type of contract or something. Be careful, guys, because this is somebody who's trying to solar plexus. Yeah, you're taking action on somebody like trying to keep you stuck or keep you in that state of mind, which is good. I feel like it's good. Okay, I'm gonna get into my other signs. Collective. Okay, I wanna see the messages that they wanna tell you, but also let's see what you could heal, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, while you're, you know, going through this process of forgiveness, right? So let's see. Emotions, sacral chakra. Heal your emotion. That's why we saw that a lot of cups, right? You know, you have to go through it. You have to be vulnerable. It is safe for me to feel emotions as I experience relationship with myself, others, and the universe. Emotion is there as a useful tool to give me information. As I listen to and name my emotions and become clear about the messages and beliefs behind them, I liberate myself. I feel. Be okay to feel. Be okay to go through the emotions. Purity. This is cleansing. If you're being in a lot of sexual activities or stuff like that, like, you know, cleanse yourself, purify yourself. Purity, third eye chakra. See, was I saying that you guys have that third eye opened, right? And that's what you're seeing clearly. You're seeing this karmic. If you were into type of spell or some dark magic or something like that, you're seeing everything now. After this full moon, you're like, holy, what the fuck? Right? You're there. You realize how fucked up this person have been and how your family have orchestrated all of this, you know? And because of their situation, you lost the person that you wanted. And that person, you know, you lost the trust. That person, you know, you have to rebuild that trust with that person, but it starts with you. You acknowledging your emotion, going through it, right? Purity. I release the need to control myself, my life, and others around me. I allow for and embrace purity in mind and vision. I am honest, clear, and pure in my intentions to serve myself and others to bring about peace in the world. My intentions is pure. Come with pure intentions, right? And that too, this is for the feminines. Like, if you ever felt that this person made you feel in any type of way, like, no, you have pure intentions. Whatever another person had in their life, don't take it personally. You know, that's something that they have to heal and they have to go through. Clarity, yeah, this person's gonna bring you some clarity. So that's it, guys. The masculine, work on your throat chakra. Have some lapis lazuli on you. This one too, kyanite. Okay. Meditate with these. Larimar. Larimar also is very good. Meditate before you have this conversation. These are very intense and honest conversation. But I don't know. I feel like this person is working on not having this on over the phone, that having that person-to-person communication. And I feel like some of you, if you're in some type of distance or something like that, it's kind of difficult to make that happen. But I feel like that's what you're working on, right? You're working on healing your emotions, validating your emotions, the good and the bad, purifying yourself, understanding, going through your spiritual awakening, which is something that, you know, most of us are going through, and also bringing clarity to everything, to yourself, to everything. I know when to stay silent and when to speak. See? I speak with clarity, knowing what to say and how to say it. I take enough time to go inward, listen, reflect, understand, and gain clarity of thought. I take the time to say and express exactly what I need to. I have clarity. In order to build that equality and stuff like that, these are the key also for that. The throat, the sacral chakra, right? The throat. These are things that requires like a routine, you know, and working on these things on a daily basis. Okay, so be patient with yourself. Have patience, especially with this. Listen to your instincts, right? And I feel like the more you work on your third eye, you go through your ego death and stuff like that, you're understanding that a lot of things are coming to light, are coming are being clear to you, are being shown to you, right? All right, so let's see what the angels and ancestors wants to tell you. Spirit, protect me in the highest white light. Keep me safe. Keep me going into this energy. Keep anything negative or evil not interfere into this energy. And send it back to the sender, and so it is. Okay, so I feel like you're very indecisive now, right? Like you're not sure. But the Spirit's trying to let you know that if you still have these romantic feelings, it's safe for you to love Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. It's safe for you. And very soon this person is going to communicate. They're working on their throat chakra right now, on healing and stuff like that. Tuesday. Yesterday. Right? Or it could be a Tuesday. So expect something on a Tuesday. Balance of light and dark within helps generate conscious stability internally. Yeah. So this is what you're doing, right? You're understanding that you have to, everything is balanced. Everything, yeah, temporary. So you guys know that, oh wow, and this is popping out, divine union. You understand now that this is a divine connection, that this is divine union. That it's more than just a relationship and love. Like love is not all there is. There's more. And you're understanding, both of you, that you're balancing that aspect to bring stability, not only for yourself, but for the world. I'm hearing. Yeah, your mission is, so yeah, temporary separation is really the divine protection. See, karmic lessons. This person is going through the lessons. So divine feminines, if you see no communication or nothing really happening with your person, work on yourself, because this person is going through their karmic lessons just like you. But this is a divine connection that anybody who try to stop it, it's already like going through it right now. Like divine unions are not, especially if you're both like a chosen for a higher purpose. Okay, so this came in reverse, fear intimacy. Which, what did you mean by that, Spirit? I guess some of you, this is your energy, divine feminist, because you know that your person was a player, that you're, that's why you're kind of like indecisive, because you don't know if this person, when they tell you all their emotion, they tell you all their pure intentions and they're clear, but they're still attached to that toxic behavior and stuff like that, that, you know, it's kind of like, awareness in reverse. Are you reacting from a higher place or a trauma place? That's for you, divine masculine. If these two came in reverse, I feel like you're lacking awareness about this. Like you're not sure how your person is really feeling, but she has a fear of intimacy because she's scared that you're just gonna betray her and go back into your tendencies. So you have to work on that, or you're not gonna have this union, or divine is gonna keep blocking it. It's gonna keep blocking communication and stuff like that, because they're not gonna let you interrupt this empress. This person is working on himself. Yeah, highly sensitive, empath, light worker, starseed, earth sign, earth angel. Yeah, divine is not gonna let you disrupt this person from their divine purpose, especially if they're working on their path, if they're doing what they have to do, they're balancing their holistic healing. This person works on healing people, working with people, you know, they're doing good. And if you're not in that space and you're working on it, continue working on it. It takes time, and be patient. But I feel like this is two things that you have to work on, is being aware of your toxic things, and also heal whatever. Reiki. Do some Reiki healing. Like, go to therapy, do the holistic healing, work on natural things, do natural things that help you. Yeah, trust in divine timing. Yeah, there's a lot of healing that needs to happen here, guys. But if you're not in that space, then it's going to be pretty hard. And you guys definitely need to rely on divine timing. Oh. I attract money easily and effortlessly. I deserve to be free. Financial stability. Yeah. Screenshot it if you want. It's a nice affirmation. Both of you. You're working on this, on being the magicians. The attracting, that you know that you manifest what you think. Right? And also you're getting back up, which that takes time and healing and forgiveness. If you don't like it, then don't watch, engage, or respond. Your energy is needed somewhere else. So this is definitely the energy of the divine feminine to the divine masculine. Like, if you don't like what you see, watch something else, engage with something else, work on yourself. If you have toxic traits, if you're being jealous and envious of your person because you see them in a different alignment and you're trying to get to there, but you're not there yet, and then you're envious and jealous and sending bad vibes, she's gonna cut it off. You're gonna be cut off. Work on yourself. Heal that aspect of yourself. Sex magic, sexual thoughts. Sex magic. The spell work, witchcraft, voodoo. Okay, so it didn't. Okay, so it's been broken. Whatever had you bound sexually or something like that with this person or whoever it is, they were doing sex magic and stuff like that, like, it's broken. Okay, so don't worry about that. Work on healing that aspect. Cleanse yourself, purify yourself, especially if you're aware. Like, if you're aware in this, I just made you this. Okay, if you were here, you're here now. Heal. There's people who do that. They do sex magic to keep you bound to them, to keep you trapped, to keep you like having sex with them and only them, or that you don't, or whoever you date, whoever you had sex with, they have a disease or something. I feel. Yeah, you let go of someone very fucked up, y'all. Be grateful. Thank your spirits and your divine guidance that you get out of it alive, right? Tree with consciousness. Work on your consciousness. Work on your, and you're doing that. I feel like you are in that energy. And also that too, you're using, you're manifesting your person through sex, I'm hearing. Oh God. But do it consciously. I'm just saying, like, wow. Yeah. I block any evil sent my way and return back to sender 100-fold, and so it is. So anybody trying to trap you or bound you through sex and stuff like that, Spirit's blocking all of that. And repeat that to yourself. You know, block any evil and send back to sender, and so it is, okay? Like, have that mantra. Some of you are dealing with health issues. Oh God, this is your karmic. Or it could be you. If you were sending sex magic or doing sex magic to your person, it's been blocked and sent back to you, right? So now you're having some health issues. Or your person, or the person, your ex, the karmic. This is what she doesn't, you know, she's having health issues because she did dark magic to an earth angel, to a light worker. And that's automatic death. Or some really fucked up shit. And you're seeing that. Yeah, hoe, slut, player, cheater, and faithful. If you're still in this energy, it's broken. You gotta start over. Okay? Divine is not going to let you intervene with a person. That too, like, you guys don't understand. Now you feel the connection, right? Now this person feels the connection. Now they're seeing the light now, right? When everything is broken. Soul contract terminated, divine judgment, and bad karma. It could be that too. That because you broke what you thought it was a soulmate or twin flame for you, you broke it off. Now you feel the connection with your person. Now you're starting to see everything clearly, right? Now that you're going through divine judgment, now that you're going through the bad karma, or you've seen that person going through health issues because they were a hoe, a player, and that contract is terminated. That's why I saw the Hierophant in reverse, the divorce and all that stuff. And now you're feeling everything. It's like you're coming back to light, coming back to where you were, where this person wanted you. Yeah. Financial freedom, stable. That's my resonate. Water signs. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this might resonate. Healing crystals, emerald, topaz, and amethyst for love, kindness, strength, and intelligence, calm, rejuvenation, protection. Yes, amethyst protects. Trust. See, again, trust and trust. Trust the process. Trust that you've been divinely guiding, and then this is divine timing. Heal so you don't hurt others and our planet. This love is much higher than just a love, lovey-dovey, divine soulmate twin flame, okay? This is big. This is divine spirits letting you know, consciously healthy. Work on this. This is a work in progress. You are work in progress, both of you, okay? But heal so you don't hurt other people, especially if you didn't grow up with healthy, conscious habits and things like that, right? And if you're in that player, hoe, slut shit with your karmic, like, yo, heal that. You're understanding now that you don't want to be in that statement anymore. Yeah, karma left behind for the empress. Equality wins, the M turning into empress. That's exactly the title of this. See? You're going to get here. But it takes time and forgiveness. You're going to get your stability back. Okay? You're going to get back into good health. Heal yourself. And I feel like you both are going to heal each other because you're both got through so much. So much. Okay? 10-10. Completion. It could be the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I am an alchemist. Transmute darkness into light. You're a light worker. Okay? And your person, I feel like that's what you're asking. Like, are they going to forgive me? Yes. They're light workers. They're going to be understanding. Especially if you're looking for redemption and you're working on things that, you know, no longer serve you. You're trying to get back into trust, build that trust. That's going to take time. And it's going to come through your actions. Sick in the head coming backwards. So, yeah, I feel like you're no longer like in that mind spiral thing and you're really happy. Right? And you are going to be happy. You're not going to be in your head anymore, especially once you choose your path again. You work on this through your actions. Everything is going to come through your actions. Yeah, the Kim is reverse. So pretending and betrayal, insecure, disloyal, hypocrite, bad, immature, divine judgment, karma. So it came in reverse. So you're aware. You're aware of this, that you were in that energy. And now you're healing. Right? Healing word, forgive yourself, something has to change. You understand now that something has to change. Which is good. Chew! Wow! Bless you, bless thee, bless this. Okay, let me see what the I feel called to these two, and then we're gonna end this reading because wow, this took me longer than I was expecting. Wow, divine masculines, this is so cool. So this is, I feel like, is the energy before you go into 2022 that you're gonna take that leap of faith. Surrender procrastination. Stop being in your head. This all is gonna work when you stop being in your head and you do the work and heal yourself. Stop procrastinating it. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Yeah. Believe in yourself. Yes. Surrender your belief of scarcity. Right? The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So I feel like that's what it is. It takes spiritual maturity to surrender that lack mentality, be in stagnation period, especially like when we feel like shit because we know we've done, we contributed or chose something the wrong way. Like, you're not perfect, man. Learn from your mistake and keep moving forward. Don't stay stagnant and surrender to joy. Go towards the light. You're a light worker. You take all that they have done to you, or that have him serve you, all that stuff, and turn it into something good. Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. Smile. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Keep praying, man. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have that resolution. If you're seeking for that and you're asking for forgiveness and you want your person and you're working on this, you no longer want to be pretending anymore or being in this situation, then go for it, man. Pray for it. Pray for your person. Pray for your divine feminine. Pray for yourself. Divine feminine, pray for your person. This person is going through so much shit. Their karma, right? For choosing the wrong path. See? I don't know what I want. Bueno. I feel like that's your energy too, because you're letting fear take over you, right? You're letting scarcity mindset and stuff like that. You think because you don't have what you used to have, like, I guess you used to pretend that you have money or something like that, or you had money and this person like you dry. Like, you're back into like, building that stability again, right? I miss you. Your person miss you. I feel like your person is trying to decide which way, if they should leave you behind, or they're sticking to their prayers, or sticking to their joy, working on their lack of scarcity and their procrastination, right? But I feel like if you're working towards that, like, you miss your person. Like, this person, you miss them. You miss that connection that you had. See, I need time. Divine feminine, this person needs time. They miss you though. They're still in that confused kind of energy because they're working on finding their joy, on loving themselves. They don't love themselves. All that sex and player ways is people who don't love themselves. They need that external validation from other people to love them, right? Divine masculine? You probably have some issues, some trauma issues, some childhood wounds, abandonment issues, right? You didn't grow up with people like, showing you about self-love, self-care and stuff like that. You were always surrounded by people who were materialistic, who very egocentric, who very traditional, very like rigid and stuff like that. And I will find my way back to you one day. See? Just focus on yourself. Divine feminines. Okay? They are coming to you. That's what the title is for. That's what it keeps repeating. Like, but they need time to heal, okay? And the connection will start surfacing once this person is back into that alignment, like really let go of that situation. You will start feeling their energy back again, okay? I feel like that's what divine wants to let you know. Like if it's just what you want, you're still kind of holding space for that, for your divine masculine twin flame or whatever, and you're willing to forgive or whatever, and then you see that this person's working to changing their ways and not being this confusing energy, and they take their time to heal and are patient and communicate in a healthy, conscious way, they're gonna come back to you. Yeah. See, there's a lot that this person has repressed and keep to themselves, okay? Like, there's so much I want to tell you. This person is gonna speak up. That's what they're gonna tell you the truth. And then from there, you go with the flow. You see if this is something that benefits you both or not. But at the end of the day, if you have a mission much higher than lovey-lovey, and I feel like this person still wants to work with you or build things with you, maybe a friendship or something, or, you know, but you have to build that trust. That friendship requires trust and not taking advantage of the other person, right? Like, really come with pure and genuine intentions. Yeah, I feel like I ruined everything. Yeah, this is why you're in that stack. Friends or family's approval of this connection. See, I knew it. You listened to the wrong people. You had really toxic people trying to tell you that that wasn't your person, that, you know, and that's why you're in that Five of Cups, like regretful kind of way. Like, I can't. Yeah, you listened to the wrong person. You listened to the wrong people. Someone was giving you advice and stuff like that because they were jealous and envious of you. Envious of this connection between the two of you. Like, they didn't want you guys to have this abundant life. No. And this is why you're going to tell this person the truth. Because you know. Yeah. Also, this was just a fling that it turned into a fucking nightmare, right? And you were just like, you have to tell the truth. Even if it makes that person uncomfortable, tell the truth. I'm telling you, the truth will set you free, Divine Empress. It's going to set you free. It's going to restore balance. This is what I want to tell you, Divine Feminines. Please forgive me. Forgive yourself first, though. Work on that integrity. Right? Yeah. I still have growing to do. You know you do. You both do. You're still in that process. You know, you're understanding this. And this requires time and patience and healing. Okay? All right, guys. That's what I have for you. I hope this helped you. I'm sending you so much love and healing and working through this, okay? We all have negative experience, dark experience. This is what that Capricorn season is bringing everything to light. This full moon was very intense, right? It's just remember that we all have a dark side, but it's our responsibility to balance that, to alchemize that, to turn that darkness into light. And it's up to you. But it starts with forgiveness, with growing mentally, building strong ass boundaries, dealing with temptation. We all deal with temptation every single day, right? But it's the excuse that we make, right? To not heal that, because it's easier to go into the negative side than, you know, build better self-discipline, self-love, self-respect for ourselves. And that takes time, especially if you've never been taught this. If you thought that having multiple relationships, multiple partners was like, oh, that's a cool thing. No, it's not. It never was. It's a toxic patriarchy mentality that unfortunately a lot of men being taught that it's okay. Or women. It sucks. Betraying and lying and all that stuff is low vibration. Especially for someone that you love. It just goes back to you. You're doing all of that to yourself. And you know there's some growing that needs to be done. That hasn't You know, you could be also, you guys could be in that sense, like your person is more mature than you, I feel. Yeah. I feel empty without you and I'm not ready. You're not ready. You're healing and that's okay. Okay? But the reason of that subject is that the more you stay in that procrastination, not taking action and not speaking your truth, the more you have that mental scarcity that, oh no, I have to be in a certain state of my life in order to communicate with my person, to tell her that I have feelings for this person, to surrender to my joy, to what makes me happy. Money is not everything. But also that too, if you feel like you're not ready, then heal that aspect first before you get into this person. Yeah, this person, I feel like you're feeling empty without you, or also your person is feeling this way too. Yeah, soulmate. There is a third party, or there still is. Yeah, this is a soulmate connection, which makes sense, the empress and empress, right? But definitely the reason of all of this chaos and all these things and keeping you guys separated and procrastinated and stuck, it was because this person, this third party situation, it could be family, ex, friend, whatever, was keeping you guys separated and things stuck. I want to work things out. Yeah, your person wants to work things out. They want to fix this connection, reconcile. That's you, divine masculines, right? I find you incredibly attractive, which is why, that's why I feel like this person is like, oh my gosh, she's like, you, before in the past you felt like you weren't good enough, so you chose like really low vibration, like really things to, yeah, because you were insecure. I pull away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. See, divine feminines, there's a lot of things going on that you don't know, that spirit's like saving you from. Okay, also they find you incredibly sexy. You're an empress, like, you sexy. But you too, you're an emperor, man. But don't use your good looks for bad. Be a good person. Use your gifts for good, to help people. Heal yourself first so that you can help other people and heal that connection, right? That you, it has been kind of damaged in a way, or you feel it has been damaged, but it has. But all relationships are not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And I feel like that's what you're understanding now. Like, I'm not perfect, but I'm going to take a leap of faith, work on healing myself, and see if this person's still interested or not. Either way, just go for it and see what happens. Have that authentic communication. But in order for that, you need to heal, man. If you're not healing, you're not even going to understand what that means. Healthy communication. What? Conscious communication? Work on yourself. Things are going to happen in divine time and when it's time, okay? And if that's, they're saying that that person is single, so they're focusing on themselves. So if you wanted to know. Also, divine feminine is your person. It's no longer with their person. They're single. They're not entertaining anybody anymore. So if you're wondering about that, they're saying they're not with, no. And so is your divine feminine. But that's insecurity, right? Work on that, guys. Don't be insecure. You don't need to trap or bound anybody. Nobody, you don't own people. Right? But also, if you were worried about that, if that's where the fear of intimacy came up, don't worry. Your person is healthy, and so are you. And if you're not, work on that. Heal that. Or talk about it. See how you can work together about this. Okay? I love you guys. Have a good Christmas. Have a good rest of your week, rest of your day. Keep believing in yourself. Keep working on your health. Hey, interesting. Ruby, passion and energy of Tuesday. I don't know. Just keep working on your creative stuff, on your passion, on what makes you tick, you know, while also healing. You know, that's gonna help you keep the good vibes, the good healthy choices, you know, and then it's gonna come to you. You're gonna feel it. When you're ready to talk, when you're ready to bring that clarity because you feel clear inside yourself, it's gonna happen. You're not even, you're just gonna go for it. Okay? So believe in yourself. All right, guys. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you next video. Sending you so much love, guys. You got this. Bye.